Alrighty, good folks. Welcome to a good old case of the Wednesdays. Yeah, that's right. Let it happen. Let it happen. Yeah, that's what I like to hear. Good to hear. Good to hear. Good to hear. Yeah, bring it in. Bring it in. You're all happy. We're all excited. We're all hyped to be here. Hello. Hello, my friends. Welcome in. How you doing? Good morning, nerds, space friends, good friends. Welcome in. How's your week going? Am I loud? I feel a little loud. Hopefully not too loud. I hope I'm not like blowing out people's speakers or anything. Welcome in. It's good to see everybody who decided to join us on this lovely Wednesday. I hope you're all having a wonderful week and ready for a little bit of gameplay. Today we're back to Star Citizen. It has been a cool minute since we played Star Citizen. We did Dune last two gameplay streams, and then we did all our talking on Monday, as we do. So today, I want to run us on a little course. We're going to check out some of the sandbox activities. Specifically, I'm going to focus on Hathor today. But the goal really is to just kind of spend time and like explore and do things and run my normal gameplay route and see like what happens. Because a lot of people are pretty scared to go to the new locations or even to play the game. A lot of people believe that like PvP is just through the roof right now. I've gotten several messages at this point of people asking specifically if like Star Citizen is just completely changing the way that they're making the game, and if it's all by design the kind of way that things are happening this year with these sandbox activities. So I figured we'd jump in there, do some gameplay, put a little bit of anecdotal evidence out to show what you can experience at these locations, and maybe that'll help some folks with their insight. Besides that, though, I'm really just I want to be here to play the game and chat with you guys. I'm not going to lie. Life is pretty fucking terrible living here. I'm not even going to sugarcoat it anymore. I try not to say these things on stream, but I fucking hate it here. And I'm ready to leave. So I want to come on this stream and just have a good time with you guys and just like enjoy ourselves. I hope you're interested in that. I hope you're having a better week than I am. Regardless of how your week's going, though, I'd love to hear about it. Let me know in the comments, in the chat, if you got anything good going on this week. Let me live vicariously a little bit. Like that's the best we can do, right? Enjoy the joy of our joyous friends. Welcome in, though, everybody. Notification gang, thank you so much for being here. Maverick, Avocado, good to see you both. Yui, always lovely to see your name. Aston, my man. Welcome in, dude. How are the cookies treating you this week? Your 7-year-old just asked you to explain what inbred means. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Excuse me. Your 7-year-old might have a couple more lessons for that one. Depending on, how much you've shared with them about the world. Astro Monkey, good to see you, dude. Ola, love seeing you in the chat. Our number 1, 2, and 3 on YouTube. Now, this is new to me. I haven't seen YouTube really do this before this last week, but it looks like they're giving like experience points to people. And oh my God, guys, why is Stream Elements? You know what? It tracks. Not gonna lie. You know what? Never mind. I'm not even gonna talk about that. I appreciate you guys who are on the leaderboard. Fola, Astro Monkey, and Frake weigh in. Thank you. You don't know how much that does for us. Honestly, you literally pay for our meals. Thank you so much for that support. They really need to start working on a collective user experience shift, making this way more like an MMO. And less like being led around by the nose to specific events. We need to relearn how to roleplay and live in the verse rather than just light in the verse. Fight in the verse. I think that they're doing that right now in adding all these locations. Once we have, imagine if we had 12 different locations that were like Hathor. There is no possible way that CIG would be trying to force people into all 12 of those places, right? But if we had 12 different locations that were like Hathor spread across, and that's not hard. Literally, they could put 12 Hathor-like locations on one half of one moon in this game. So if they can figure out a way to create points of interest that have adequate distances between them, NPC challenges and loot in different places, make some of those not combat oriented, that might solve that problem, right? And I think that's a really, really simple step for them to take. It's literally just a matter of time. They made Hathor, they made the ASD facilities. If they can figure out a way to make 5 more of those by the end of the year, and we have 7 locations in January where people aren't being forced to go to but might have an interest in going to, isn't that starting to get closer to an MMO? It feels like that's what they're working towards, in my opinion. But obviously right now in June or July, whatever year it is, that stuff's, it's kind of hard to like fathom because everything is so focused. They release a new patch and the new trailer is all about this one location, you know? It annoys me too. Hello, Jay. Good to see you in here as well. How have your, Jay, do you stream cooking streams? I meant to ask you that. I think you had talked about that when you first came into the community. Sorry you're having a rough time. That's all good, Goldtooth. Thank you for the sympathy. We all go through struggles, right? I'm sure there are plenty of people, you guys in chat right now, who have something that is weighing on your mind that you might even be here, try and not have to think about too much. And I feel you there. It's honestly, it's hard. Stressful things are hard. And the more I grow older and get away from the structured scenario of school, of living at home with parents, of dealing with people you've known since the day you were born, that kind of stuff. Like, the more I realize that there is no guidebook to getting through life. And the best guidebook you can have as a community is being able to talk to people that you know, trust, and love, that you recognize as not really having an ulterior motive when they talk to you, but just like giving you straight up advice and feedback on what you're experiencing. It's hard to deal with. And I think that y'all probably go through that and kind of just need to talk to people about it. So, you know, I'm not telling you to like trauma dump here on the stream, but if you're having a rough week or a rough day, I get it. And you can totally come in here. Like, some people are like, you're killing the mood of the stream. Don't come in here and drop all your baggage on us. But like, I get it. If you want to just say a couple things about what's bothering you, I'm realizing more than ever that we all kind of need that. And I invite you guys to share your struggles. We can talk about it. It's cool. We're still playing fun games and talk about fun stuff. We can regulate and what's the word? Regulate and moderate the ways we're feeling. We're adults, right? Have an Avenger Uno say he was gonna be waiting for the jump gate to take all our goodies. Hey man, I gave him some crap for that, okay? I'm not the kind of person to stand by and hear somebody killing hundreds of people at a jump gate and just shrug it off. I don't think that's a way to test the game, and I'm willing to apply a little pressure when somebody says that. But at the same time, I don't think it's really going to happen to people. You know, even if somebody says that they're focusing on trying to do that for a certain amount of time in a certain place, the chances of you running into that are fairly limited. Not to like tell you to not worry about it. Ooh, don't be a. Thank you very much. That's rude. We're not about that life. Thank you very much. As YouTube said, I don't know what happened. Frisch. Oh, my man Frisch. You guys know Frisch? He is one of the main reasons we've been able to keep going throughout this last year. Thank you so much for supporting the stream, dude. Appreciate you. I hope you're having a good time. Good week, good day, good year, maybe good month, possibly. It's freaking hot. Honestly, you guys might be able to see the sweat on my head. It is hot and humid, man. It is hot and humid. We need way more videos showing careers and prioritizing living and moving around in logistics and things like that rather than just chasing the shiny of the moment. Yeah, the problem is, okay, here's my problem, Litterbox. And you could go to, you know what, who you should go and find is Ferrister. Ferrister puts out consistent videos of gameplay that he's interested in that might not be the new flashy thing. He puts out mining gameplay, salvaging gameplay, cargo hauling. He's one of my regular go-tos when I want to talk about industrial gameplay on the podcast. And his channel puts out regular gameplay in this stuff. And it sucks to see because like CIG is so focused on making sure that the next patch drops and it's just hot. It's hot and everybody wants to go there. But you know, in the background, there's still some solid. This looks like an avocado next to me. Is this you, Ava? Was that you? Somebody drop some members. Orbital test pilot. Orbital test pilots. 10 memberships in YouTube. Thank you, man. It means a lot. Means a lot on a day like today as well. Appreciate you. Thank you so much for your support. Yeah, Ava, I actually joined on you. Specifically. I was like, oh, Avocado's in game? Better go annoy him. If you want, you can join me for this session. I wasn't really planning on doing a group stuff, but you know, it'd be nice to have a partner around in case I die. I am wont to die. In the meantime, let me get our MSR Star Runner going. I think that's what I'm going to fly around today. I want something that's a little more defensible. Love my C1, but I need the bulk. I need the booty. I need that fast. Flying around, making itself known in the verse. 1000% Space Middle gaming community is everything. Fola, God bless you, dude. That's amazing. Thank you so much for saying that. I was just talking to one of our editors yesterday. You all may know him. His name is Leaf X. You can do a little YouTube search. Go check out his videos. I would highly suggest it. He does great content and does not get nearly as many views as he deserves for the work he puts into the videos, but he helps me out with a lot of the clipping, a lot of the gameplay videos, the A-roll videos you see on the main channel. And we were just talking about like how much people just need a place to chill and share and talk to people who are like-minded. And luckily we're all like-minded. We're all a little bit too obsessed with space and a little bit too stuck into Star Citizen to recognize what's healthy for us. And I think that's, you know, it's good to recognize that and then talk about it with each other. So I appreciate the Space Tomato gaming community because y'all have been awesome. And I can only do so much help with that. But like you can't control people. That was proven in Bruce Almighty. Can't control people's free will. But we have a lot of people who exercise free will in very friendly and constructive ways. So thank you guys for being that. I was talking to Jay the bartender. I'm sorry, Jay Arrow. The original Jay in the chat. All right, I see you. Struggle discussions are often deep and lead to growth of more than just the main person effective. Yeah, that is true. He's being strangely friendly to me. Bro! Don't think I don't recognize how long you've been here hanging out in the chat. I just don't know your hobbies, dude. Tell me what you like to do in your free time. And I got you. Love to ask people about how things are going, how life is going. I just have a very, very, very terrible memory, so I have struggled to remember it. If anybody is in chat and I ask you like 2 or 3 times kind of what you do for work or what your life is like, it's just me really wanting to learn more about you, I promise. You were confused by his comments about the event going through the gates. You think only one type of mission will do this if you try to buy the commodities instead of mining them. Yeah, I want to figure out more about that because I don't know what he was talking about exactly. Oh, I got you, Litterbox. Barrister's one of your favorite chilled folks on YouTube. Love his dry dock videos. Oh, the dry dock's good stuff. Yeah. If they just put a patch out where the armor storage things worked, it would be huge. Yeah, dude. Freaking suit lockers. Holy crap. Suit lockers and being able to equip a loadout in this game would go so far. I'm going to Hathor, Avocado. We're doing some FPS combat. Jay, you got a problem with my MSR? You got a bone to pick, brother? Better watch out. Poop while standing gets it. Pooping while standing. It's that pog, dude. I hate that I know that term, but thank you very much. Reddit be like that. Bruce Almighty has some great lessons. I love Bruce Almighty. Mrs. Tomato is a huge fan of Jim Carrey. And we watched The Truman Show probably like 3 or 4 weeks ago. And so I was like, follow-up's got to be Bruce Almighty. And it felt right. And it hit. It popped off. It hit the spot. I was feeling good. I was melted on the ground by the end of the night. It's good times. All right. How can I VoIP? I want to see if I can talk through this instead of through Discord real quick. But I don't know if that's going to work out for me. VoIP push to talk. Number pad plus. Okay. Hello. Can you hear me in game, Ava?
I can, yes.
Oh my God, it works.
Crazy.
Okay. Well, we'll try this for as long as we can. I think you're coming through pretty quiet for chat. We'll see how that works. But if we can't, I'll just switch over to Discord and give you a call. All right, just waiting for the MSR to spawn. You would jump in, but you're all set over in Gaslight, ready for picnic later on. No problem, my dude. No problem at all. Appreciate you, buddy. What are my thoughts on Drake? I like Drake. I really enjoy Drake as a company. Yeah, I actually just put a video out on Saturday, I think. Maybe Friday, possibly. Monday? Yeah, I put it out on Monday. It's like 2 days ago. Talking about the new ships coming up. And one of them is, I think, a Drake ship. And that's just because I like Drake designs. They're cool. You should pursue a career in voiceover and audiobook reading. You've got the voice for it. Thank you, Caffeine. I would love to. I don't know even where to start other than just like Fiverr or something. And it's hard to put time towards that when I'm trying to make sure that, you know, we're keeping and we're keeping a lot of things. Well, I do have some injuries, huh? Hey, I actually need to take care of some injuries real quick before we go. You know what I could do, though? I could just spawn a ship with a medbed. Party invite, I got you. I'll send it over. Just give me 1 second. Let me just spawn a... Do we have anything medical? Eric will work. Nah, no rescue Pisces. Everything that I own, virtually everything I own is going to be like from the referral ladder or a gift from a lovely individual. The MSR we are flying today is an amazing gift from the lovely Reese in chat. Modding the chat and keeping us safe. Hope you're doing well today, Reese. And having a good week. Whoa, I got a lot of loot. I had no idea. Look at all these guns we picked up last time. Like freaking 4 quartz. 2 parallax. 5 quartz, 2 parallax. All in one backpack is kind of crazy. I think that's a little too much. But who am I? I'm not a doctor. I couldn't tell you. We're going to store these cards we got. We got a couple artifacts here. And a whole bunch of pens to stab ourselves with. I don't need a pen. Prism, quartz, and more prism ammo. And parallax rifle. We'll store that. Honestly, we don't need any of this. Keep them all. Consolidated our med pens. P8 AR, we won't be using that. Lumen, no. C54, we might pick that up. And then we got our core armor. There's a lot of stuff in here too. I just was a looting monster, I guess, last stream. Drop this stuff back. It's good stuff. It's good stuff, but we don't need it. Might need that. Okay, and besides that, I got an S71. I doubt I have the ammo for it. P8. Arc light. Arrowhead. Okay, so we don't have S71 ammo. And to be quite honest, we're probably not going to find it out there. I'll drop this. And we will go with... I think I had P8 ammo. We got P8 AR ammo. That should work for us. At least until we find something more valuable. That'll do, Piggy. Raziel, thank you for becoming a carrot supporter on YouTube. Use the homie. Thanks for keeping this going. Jim Carrey with a topping of Morgan Freeman. A nice tuxedo pie. Sorry to call you guys food. Jim Carrey, Morgan Freeman, if you happen to be watching the stream. Just watch the Arastra video. Your idea for the central laser to work as a planet drill is 1000% what they should do. Thanks for watching that video. It'd be cool if we could do some more planetary mining with these ships, for sure. Can the Align and Mine stuff be done solo after the patch? You want to work on some Wicklow stuff. That's what we're going to prove today, Naders. Can you go into this location and reliably get into some good gameplay as a solo or maybe a duo player, since we've got one person help today? And how does it play? That's my goal. JRL, you're kind of all over the place with the life career paths. Just started working on an invention kind of thing. Oh, that's cool. Popping every now and then. Thanks for catching up. When not helping with IT, you perform stunts and acting in shows. What? You love music and K-pop. Demon Hunters is the best movies you've ever seen in years. Okay. I think that I saw that on Netflix, maybe. But dude, you do. Wait, are you? You're a stunt double? That's one of the coolest things I've ever heard, man. Can I get out of here, please? See, I'm using the best ship. I just need to get a heal, to be honest. I'm kind of abusing the Carrack right now. Because I think this will be faster than going back to the hospital. One of the mystery ship silhouettes could be the Liberator. Which one are you thinking, Kemo? Nate, is your playtime can be very all over the place. Hard to get grouped up sometimes. Interested to see you run this. All right, well, let's see how it goes. If you're looking for people to grow up with, we got folks from all time zones in our own Discord and are looking for group channel. So you're free to go in there and tell people specifically when you're available to play, and whoever is available will get back to you and let you know if they can help. And you know, it's not the best time to play with randoms, but we host this community in hopes that at least the randoms you're running into are good people. Try to keep the garden pretty reliable and friendly. The Poets, what's up, dude? You gonna be a stunt double? That means a lot of dying if you're doing it for me. Into Poet's great favorite ship. He said it multiple times at Quantum Vegas. I saw the man popping up in Quantum Vegas, looking all fly. How was that for you, dude? How was the whole event?
Welcome to the ASOC vehicle retrieval system.
All right, now the MSR should be ready.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
Haven't had a ton of gigs, but have done movies, TV, and a live show in India. Jay, that's wild, man. How did you get into that? Like, could you trace back to the first time you did anything that was related to stunt double work? Because like somebody asked me here about doing voiceover work, and I would love to, but honestly, with all the AI stuff coming up, it's kind of hard to view yourself starting out in an industry like that at the lowest point. And so I wonder, like, as a stunt double, was it intimidating to get into? Quantum Vegas was so much fun. We had a blast running it, and I hope we do it again next year. I hope so. I hope it happens again next year. Might actually be able to get out to that one. Cyber Bob, how you doing? Man, it's hot in here. Oh, that's not even CIG outsourcing their conventions. That was planned entirely separate from CIG. Really, the way it goes is the community will put something together and then they'll reach out to CIG.
Have we heard any new out of Quantum Vegas yet?
That's a very timely question. We're talking about that right now. But like generally, people will put together an event and then reach out to CIG and be like, hey, do you want to send some devs over? And CIG will be like, yeah, maybe or maybe not. But they're not really involved in the planning process or like asking for it to be done, you know? Jay, you'd say you just started as a kid playing imaginary games with friends. Huge fan of Jackie Chan movies growing up. Took some martial arts. Then suddenly at 20, started gymnastics and parkour. Maybe I should have stuck with gymnastics. I think I only did that for like a year and a half. Flipping is fun though, and I miss it. Being at 32. I miss flipping. Okay, I don't know why I'm my movie glass. Oh, because of avocado. Did I send that party invite? I could have sworn I did. Give him a chance to head on over here. The possible CNOU ship looks like it could be the Liberator or the Arastra. I think it looks more like the former. I think it looks a little too small to be the Liberator. I mean, the person next to it's pretty big. Not great for streaming, but do you one day think you will try VR in SC? The first game I ever buy virtual reality for will probably be Star Citizen. But that's not going to happen until it's natively supported. Any plans for more Dune gameplay streams coming up? Absolutely. I am planning on figuring out when to fit those in. I need to publish the first two as gameplay videos so that we can not fall behind too far. Yeah, I want to get back into Dune here soon. Our community is very active in the game. This is always something to do when we hop in. Oh, you're gonna move the ship? Okay, I'll see you there. Practice it on your own, record yourself, try to find somebody that needs it. That's the hard part, man, is trying to find somebody that needs it. It takes a lot of time. Basically, I take on a voice acting gig, and that means one less video on the main channel, you know? Or it could at least, it could mean that. One less tomato talk throughout the month, one less new drop for Star Citizen, one less stream here and there, and that's the kind of thing to consider, unfortunately. And then I go and do my first job, and somebody's like, the AI did it better. But who knows? I'm interested. I'm gonna see if we can make that work. Someday, maybe. A collab with Astro Historian. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I have to actively tell myself not to have talks with Astro Historian because I invite him onto like the podcast so much. Always happy to do collabs with Paul. We've done a few in the past stream-wise, but mainly we just like go on each other's podcasts to talk about stuff. Are you talking a collab in terms of like voice acting? I did a voice acting part in one of his videos. Not gonna lie, I don't remember which one it was. Probably search my name on his channel, it'll pop up. Maverick, thank you for the bits. I appreciate you, friend. All right, so we need to make our move to Hurston. And then we will be hitting up Aberdeen. I'll set my spawn over to Everest Harbor first, so it's easier. Jules, I'm going to the Hathor locations first. SAG-AFTRA video game voice actors just worked out a contract. Interesting. I'll have to get caught up on what that means. Nobody's pushing you to do it. You need to be serious about devoting a lot of time to it. Yep. It's all about like slicing out a chunk of time that you can put towards that consistently over months, if not years, until you have a verifiable profession? No, a verifiable skill that people need. At that point, you're valuable. for VO work with Astro Historian. Yeah, I like that. He does fantastic work. We cooking today? That is the plan. Cooking stream should be happening today. I did not get a chance to check and see what we might do. Mrs. Tomato is actually hosting family right now, so it's a little difficult for her to put that together. In fact, while we're doing this jump, give me a second. I'm gonna go check the kitchen and see if we can come up with something that we can cook in a couple hours. Be right back.
Quantum travel complete.
It is so hot in here. Holy crap. I'm back, sorry. So I'm thinking maybe we could do like a chicken donut wrap, or possibly something similar. Not like a super complex dish, but something that we can just cook and talk about and have a good time with you guys. That's really why we do it. Let me go ahead and text her. Let me just let her know. It has not been easy being here, to be quite honest. I'm gonna say it, and probably only say it this one time because I don't feel particularly right saying it. But it was a terrible, terrible, terrible f***ing idea coming here, and we should not have done it. This is it's probably one of the worst periods of time I have ever experienced, and I'm I'm at my wit's end. I'm happy to be here on the stream and talk to you guys. Right now I feel normal getting to hang out with y'all. But I think both me and Mrs. Tomato are just about at our limit for being here. So we'll see how this next month goes. We've already moved our time back to getting out of here. We were supposed to leave in September. I have paid several $100s to move that plane ticket because this place, and I want us to get out of here. So we should be back to the States and ready to get back to like normal work and normal vibes and hopefully a normal mental state in a month. And that means more videos, more streams. We're talking about different games and overall just like better time. Because just less power outages, less all that kind of stuff. It's Thursday in your time zone, Spartan. Vacation really hit your head. Where you off to? Tell me, what place are you soaking in the vibes of right now? I'd love to hear that. Vegas was so confusing as to what to wear. The AC was so good. You should have worn pants, but outside was hot. That's what Mrs. Tomato says about all of America. Like, y'all just blast your air conditioning, but it's still hot outside. What do I do? Ava, thank you. I appreciate you. Yob here is in Turkey. So my wife is Turkish. She was born in Turkey and moved out about 14 years old. But we come back here mainly because we love my niece. Her brother's daughter is one of the best things to ever happen to us. And I don't know. I don't give the whole story very often, but I'll give you guys a very, very truncated version of this story. Sometimes this gets people into a tizzy. I urge you, if you're heavily political, to take what I'm about to say and just kind of, accept it as a personal story and not really an attack on your political views. Kildar, before I get started, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate you. Thank you for keeping this stream going. Your support means more than you know. So back in 2017, me and my wife met and we got pretty close. We loved each other. We were very into each other. But about halfway through the year, when she was returning from Turkey, seeing her family, she was returning to do her last thesis for her master's degree. ICE detained her at the border, did not allow her to go back to her home country, threw her into a prison for 2 days without any contact with me, her parents, or the Turkish embassy, and then sent her back after multiple abuses and just honestly questionable human rights violations. And that set us, that completely set us off for multiple years. They gave her a 5-year ban from the country, and we had to fight it from Turkey. So I quit my engineering job and moved to Turkey, and that's when we started Space Tomato Gaming. That's why we're here now. But in that time, it took us about 2.5 years to get a sit-down meeting with an American official. When that happened, the official told us, this shouldn't have happened. We're gonna remove the ban. And that was done. Many of you remember that. You were here in the stream during that time period. That was about 4 years ago now. We returned to America, we did all our stuff, but ultimately in that time that we were here in Turkey, our niece was born. I learned more of the culture. We got really settled in this place. So I wanted to make it a regular thing for us to come back here every year, meet the family, see the family, spend time with the niece, help take care of the niece. And so that's what we did. But this year it has really just, I think it's run its length, unfortunately. We want to start our own life and do our own things and be our own people. And that's been very difficult with a lot of the cultural clashes we have when we come here. When people say culture shock, folks, I didn't know what it meant. It took me years to figure out what culture shock actually meant. And I can tell you, it's a thing. And, it can f you up. So right now, my main goal is getting out of here and giving our family something a little bit more stable and more agreeable so that we can have our own family. That's the long story short. Thank you for hanging out and listening to it. I won't dwell on it, but that's just kind of to describe the place where we're at in getting back to the States and figuring ourselves out over there.
To the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
I appreciate you, Kildar. What state are we moving to? Going back to California. I'm going back to Cali. All right. We're going to keep using the MSR. Looks like avocado is right here. And it doesn't look like the... There we go. Hey, you want to hop onto my ship here at Everest, and then we'll go together? Okay, I can't hear him. You know what? I'm just going to get him on Discord. That'll be better for me and you guys. One of the many things you love about Vegas is with light planning, you can get around the strip with minimal outside time. Yeah, you just walk underground all the time. It's kind of nuts. Let me jump into avocado. Go ahead and hop into the streaming room. I'll see you in there. Do I speak the language? No. And that's on me. Honestly, to be quite honest, I'm deeply ashamed of how bad I've been at picking up the language. We've been going back and forth from here for 6 years, and I've never been great at learning languages. I tried Spanish in high school, and I tried a little bit of Italian when I liked Assassin's Creed. But I'm deeply struggle with learning new languages. I tried it with coding. I tried it with natural talking, and I just struggle. Maybe it's ADHD. I don't freaking know. But I am ashamed of that, and I think that has definitely had an effect on everything that we're experiencing. By far, I'm not going to get into the details, but like I think that has an effect. And I'll say to anybody who wants to live in another country, even if it's for part of the year, consider the connections you have in that country and what they expect of you. Because some of it's respect, you know. I think Ava's here.
Yeah.
Okay. Hello.
Hello. I don't think VoIP works over like 15 kilometers.
Even if we're in the same party.
I guess not. I didn't hear you anyway.
Of course. Things are looking so cool over in Freedom Land. Well, let me remind you of the fact that I just said that 7 years ago my wife got a 5-year ban to the country, and we're going to try and enter the States again, and ask you to take a few seconds to think about how much stress it can cause someone to try and immigrate into a country that is arresting people for having memes on their phones. It's fucking scary. And that's their point. That's their goal. And I don't mean to get political. I just like... That's our reality right now. In a month, I don't know what the hell's going to happen to us. And I don't know how to handle that, to be honest. But again, I don't want to dwell on this a ton. Just trying to explain our current situation and hopefully give some context as to how the next month of like content and stuff might be going. Let's kill some fools, dude. Let's get some loot. Bay Area bar citizen, dude. Believe it, Fire. Good to see you in chat, man. How have you been? Oh, you're on board.
Why aren't we moving?
Because I thought you were still getting here.
You looked at me in the seat next to you.
Dude, I don't know what I'm looking at,
It's
man.
okay. Your character looked over at me when you asked if I was here. Yeah, I'm on the ship.
All right. Yeah, I saw you then.
Then immediately forgot that I existed.
Are you guys from the Bay? I am from the Bay. Yeah, I grew up 707 is my area code. Bay Area born and bred. Mrs. Tomatoes from Turkey. We met in Florida. Weird scenario. Oh, 510. Okay. The 619, the 510, the can't say I remember many others besides that. I know Davis area was like YOLO. They just said YOLO because they were in YOLO County and it's easier that way. Town Love in Florida. Yeah, dude. Over an HVAC convention, can you believe it? I used to be a HVAC engineer. So kind of cool off from 110 in Vegas, dude. 110 degrees out there. As far as you can tell, she's good people and we should be lucky to have her and more like her here. Astro Monkey, appreciate you, dude. I feel the same way. Gold, you were thinking Southern California. I went to school in Los Angeles. I went to school in Los Angeles for 4 years. Mostly my experience there. I just lose the jump.
Probably just some submeshing.
Meshing is supposed to fix everything, man. All right, let me turn on the recording for this. Okay. We are arriving at Aberdeen, the cloudy little ball of clouds, in order to check out these Hathor locations. The goal today is really to test these locations out and see how they function months after release. Are they PvP hellscapes? Or can we have some good PvE fun reliably without running into other players that are trying to kill us and rip our teeth out to sell to the dentist at our corp because they're valuable. They're very desperate out there. Yes, you can regenerate, but you don't come back with your teeth. So that's a thing. But ultimately, I am here with Avocado, and we're going to run some duos on the PAFs, on the PAFs. And kill some NPCs, get some loot, and have a good time. Hope y'all enjoy. Cow slang is hella weird. Hella, dude. Well, it's only hella weird if you're driving on the 5. I can never remember if it's a SoCal or a NorCal thing to call highways the 5 or just I-5. Feels like it's always switching over. Emma, thank you. Appreciate it. 415 SF, 213 no SoCal, 510 from Oakland. A lot of Californians in here. Jeez, I'm way too high in the air right now. My apologies, I'm not a great pilot.
Oh, so good.
We are going to land at this here conspicuous looking dish array, which already seems to be aligned, actually.
Yes.
All right. Love a dark path to start off the day.
It's always nighttime.
Yeah, it feels like it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Saw the podcast with Avenger 1. One thing that wasn't brought up is why speeds were slowed down to begin with. Light medium fighters were so dominant because they would just dance around you, and the high speeds also meant Terrifier couldn't hit back. Yeah, I guess we didn't really talk about that. I maybe naively assume everybody understands why speeds needed to go down. There's like two real reasons why that could happen. One is the game can't track high speeds, and the other is humans can't. But maybe we should talk more thoroughly about that. You see the 33 or the 190 in Buffalo, New York? Right. So this is one of the big things. Like Southern and Northern California they're not two different states, but like the people from them generally will clash like they are. So we got all these kind of rivalries, the Kings and the Lakers and the Clippers, the Giants and the Dodgers, the Earthquakes and LA Galaxy, who has water and who doesn't. There's all kinds of like little rivalries between Southern and Northern California, and I didn't realize until I went down to go to school in LA that there was like this whole thing about, oh, you call it the 5 or just 5? I-5. And I'm like, okay, bro, I just call it the freaking highway, dude. We just fucking drive on it, all right? So that's how it is. Yeah, and then you guys stole the Raiders. Thanks for that. All right, dude.
Cool.
Let's
I'll
go
follow
kill
you,
some fools.
And then
Okay.
in about 20 minutes, I will have to dip out to go and get ready for the event.
All right,
Yeah,
no problem.
We can kill some people in that time for sure.
You doing the picnic today, right?
Yeah.
I might drop in on that.
It's down in Pyro 4. It's quite a journey.
Okay, I can fly out there.
Hopefully it'll be nice and enjoyable, yeah.
All right, so far we haven't even gotten shot by NPCs, which is
Yeah.
all usually on the rooftops out here.
There was some on the roof, but I didn't aggro them, so I was just going to hope that they didn't see us.
They're the best kind of security guards. If you don't shoot at them, they don't care if you're there. Not my stuff to protect. I don't need to die over this. All right, well, I guess let's grab a red card while we're here.
Sure.
Honestly, I think this is one of the best signs is like every time I come to Hathor, I can easily get the card. What?
Okay, the guy I was stood next to him.
Did he just spawn or he was already in there?
No, he was just stood there looking out the window, and I stood next to him, and then
Oh.
he reacted, and I forgot that I hadn't reloaded my gun from yesterday.
Are you telling me I just offed a guy who was just having some
He started
thoughts
shooting
looking
first.
at it? Oh, okay. That's fair, that's fair. It's your fault, guy. But yeah, every time I come to these locations, the cards don't need to be printed, which tells me like there aren't players constantly coming through here. Ooh, this guy probably has... No, he just doesn't carry ammo for the gun. He literally dropped. Okay. Good for you.
They stay aligned for, is it like 2 hours, I think, as well, so... It's
The,
quite a big window, the dishes, yeah.
2 hours, okay.
The cave stays open for that long.
Can't wait till you're back so we can hit Universal. You just gonna fly across country to hit Universal twice a year every year now, Lord Skippy? Alright, to be honest, we got our red card. Why don't we move on to another building? Get us some blue cards. They're just jealous of our warm beaches. Bro, California in general does not have warm beaches, I'm sorry. It pains me to say because I love California, but beaches there are not the business. Florida is where you're going to get the good beaches in America. And then outside of that, like, After coming to Turkey, I realized we don't really know what good beaches are in America, unfortunately. Yeah, the water's still cold. SoCal water is freezing. No, I always think you guys are the salvation. Oop.
Another one over the back somewhere. Sounds like you got him.
Yeah, he looks pretty dead. Ooh, a blue card. You want to grab it?
I won't, just in case I dip out before we
Oh,
use
okay.
it. May as well keep hold of them.
Roger that. Oh yeah, Hawaii beaches are pretty good. No, you're right about that, Sean. Whoa! 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 Okay. I've never tried a Australian beach. Water and sand is pretty cool. Someday I will show up in Australia, but I think it might take like one of those Alice in Wonderland style tornadoes to get me out there. Very far. And hats off to everybody who comes from Australia or New Zealand to these main events in North America and Europe. Anything in here?
The red
Oh.
printer is in the side room.
All right. Okay, we got a blueprinter, so we can hit that out. Shall we head around to the blue door?
In from the outside. So you're gonna go outside first.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm
Oh, that's not you.
there. No, I'm the other side of the building.
Spasset 34 salute Spasset 34 salute Spasset 34 salute Spasset 34 salute.
All right, Obama, Spasset 34 salute. Sure. Why not? Brigadier, thank you for the sub. 20 months, Brigadier has been here helping to support the stream, keeping this going. Also running an absolute ton of events for GII. Give a thanks if you're in GII. He does a lot for that org. Also, Space Marine, thank you for the sub. I'm sorry I missed that. The Prime sub, appreciate you. 22 months been supporting the stream. Also, this does a ton for the community. Thank you, my friend. Thank you for keeping this going. Also, can you guys give a shout out to Avocado in chat? He has to listen to all of my stream chat while we're playing.
I actually find it easier than having the delay through the stream. So.
All right. I never know if I should mute myself talking.
Then I worry how much I speak over you because I don't know that you're talking to stream then. So when it's like this, I find this easier.
That's fair. Yeah, when it's duos, it is it's easier to do that. Wait, is there?
You used the card in the wrong door.
Oh god! Oh no! Okay, well
okay,
that
we can
sucks. All right, where did we came from that direction, so I guess we just continue.
Yeah, kind of going clockwise.
All right, let's continue over there. Hope it has something better for us. Maverick, you prefer when it's open mic? Okay, well that's good to know. I'm always like feeling like a dick, and not in the good way.
Ah, blueprinter right here. It's seems very quiet here for NPCs.
Yeah, they're not spawning as much as they normally do.
Yeah.
We're in live right now. Marco. Marco, you never been to the beach. Where do you live? Pretty far from the water? You just go to the pool. That's fair. I like a good pool. It's a lot safer. The beach is actually, it's kind of insane how dangerous the beach is compared to how we treat it. It's almost like driving cars. Humans just don't seem to really consider driving cars to be all that dangerous. You just see people like speeding ridiculous amounts through a bunch of traffic, acting like they're driving like a Hot Wheel car. And I feel like the beach is kind of the same way. You've got like undertows, you've got riptides, you've got holes in the sand, you've got sun damage, you got potentially angry animals that you could come across. It's just the sea has earned my respect. You shooting at my friend? What you think this is Walmart? You just pull your gun out.
Alright, get over here and get this red card.
Ah, you found the actual door we're supposed to use. Maverick gets confusing when I'm playing. Okay, I'll keep that in mind when I'm playing like in a like a 2 to 3 person group to just keep an open mic. Woo! Red card love. Anno, good to see you, dude. I'm doing. Say that much. How are you? Oh, Marco, you're in the Netherlands. Dude, I don't think I've ever heard about beaches in the Netherlands. It's only warm there during the summer. The times that I've been in the Netherlands, it's been like pretty mild, but relatively chilly. So I'm not surprised. Shut up, computer. I like how these things just lock you in. I mean, I know it needs to be done. It's funny, they're like, okay, you took too long. You're trapped now.
Actually does give a bit of cover while you're looting though.
Yeah, that's true. And you're doing all right? Ready for a holiday? When's your next holiday, dude? Next month? 2 weeks of Croatia. Are you heading to Croatia, dude? Awesome. There's if you bring in 1 SU box or like a 2 SU box with you out here, there's so much looting potential.
Yeah, absolutely, especially in the rooms in the middle.
If you were to sell all these guns and ammo every time you came out here, you could make tens of thousands of credits just like running loot missions in the Hathor locations. And they're pretty, I still think this is the most interesting gameplay in Star Citizen at the moment, which unfortunately isn't saying too much, but better than the bunkers. Move these scrubs out.
Not this room though. I don't know if there's anyone there. I guess not.
Nah, they're scared.
Yeah.
All right, let's grab that card.
Right, the last red card will be in the center room, the center building. Do you want to keep going around to loot the other buildings?
Yeah, let's clear this whole place out.
Cool.
Clear. Man, I can't see anything. I can't wait for FPS scanning.
I did actually just knock my game brightness in the game settings up a little bit, and I can see much better than you can.
He's a hacker! Avocado's a hacker! Ban him, CIG. I heard that as a streamer, if I tell you to ban someone, you will do it without question. Do it.
I hadn't even realized until you mentioned it, and I looked over and it's like pitch black for you.
Yeah, dude, I can't see anything, man. And it might be worse than it looks because I got like the lights in my eyes. I don't actually know, but I really can't see much. I'm okay with that as long as I have like a ping function. I actually like that this game actually gets dark because there's so many games we've played in the past where they're like, it's nighttime and it just looks like it's daytime with clouds.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got the fuse for the door to jump over. I just can't be bothered anymore. I think I got a fuse in here. Yeah, we got 2 fuses. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ah, look, I said, oh Lord, there's a fuck. Anybody remember that clip?
That's such a great video.
It's so old now, dude. I remember when that was just like peak meme.
Yeah.
That must have been like 2016, 2015.
That was only like a couple years ago, the 2016, right? Right?
I genuinely, I thought you were serious for a second. I'm like, dude, I know the feeling and the want for it to be, but no, I'm sorry. Genuinely, that's how I feel about like 2022, though. I'm like, was that a couple years ago or like 10 years? How long has it been? Ooh, sucks to be you, dude. Don't be out here on a moon with a tank top and no helmet. Not a good move. Very detrimental to your ability to act.
Go get him.
Whoa! 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 There's so many of them.
Are they all in this one room? Why are they facing the wrong way?
Yeah, everybody at this facility decided to come in here.
Oh. I want to take their blood.
Your water is mine. All right, another blue card is ours. It's collecting, dude. I feel like it's Halloween.
Yeah.
My game brightness is always kind of dark. I think it's probably because I keep my gamma down. I like the contrast of the gamma being lower. I raise contrast and lower gamma. Oh no, my gamma's pretty solid. Hey, are people still complaining about the loot menu?
Almost definitely. I can't say I've heard too
Well,
much lately.
Let me put it differently. Are people complaining about the responsiveness of it or the feature set of it?
For me,
So
it's
I
definitely a responsiveness problem.
Yeah, same here. In terms of functionality over the normal inventory settings, though, in theory, I don't get why you would prefer to go into the inventory. It's so fast.
Yeah. Yeah, a weird thing, like I was playing last night and I had like 60 magazines of FS9 ammo in my backpack.
Jesus.
But the little, I was doing some work, you know. But the ammo counter in the bottom right of my normal screen when I'm running around was showing 0. Like it just wasn't connected at an inventory level somewhere, which was kind of a weird thing.
Yeah. Yeah, responsiveness in this game will always drive me crazy.
And certainly Hathor as a location, I've been in the red rooms inside looting stuff that then doesn't show in the backpack. You know, and then like you Alt F4, you load back in to try and resync with the inventory, and then now your backpack's at 130% because it did actually transfer the items, it just never updated at the time, you know?
All right, another live example of Avocado being a hacker, everybody.
I'm not even trying.
That's just how skilled you are at it. Dude, I can't see anybody, man. Your visibility must be so much better than mine.
It is. I don't know. My numbers are not that far different from yours on the gamma and the brightness and stuff.
Huh. Heading upstairs.
Could be a monitor setting as well.
Spicy, you heard? Yeah, it could be a monitor setting actually, but you guys wouldn't see that in the stream.
No, true.
Spicy said he heard that the looting menu got snappier, and that's, I think, that's the important part. Like, I definitely complain about the stability, but in terms of functionality, no, I mean complain about functionality too. I'm just surprised at how much people don't like it for looting compared to the old, more P8R ammo, perfect, to the more traditional inventory, because it's just so much easier for me.
Yeah, I think when you know that you can like shift click stuff for quick moves and you can tab between the two screens of it and stuff like that, like the usage of it does get much quicker.
Bro, what the
What was in there?
I didn't know you could do that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so, like, if you're looting a body, you press tab, then you can swap to their gear rather than their inventory. So, like, I love looting helmets, so I just hit tab and then loot the helmet real quick, yeah.
So it's better than I thought.
That certainly makes it feel pretty versatile to me, but, like, when you're looting a box and you're trying to, like, you have to wait for your inventory to show on the screen before you can actually move stuff.
Yeah.
Like, that can sometimes be seconds, which doesn't sound bad, but when you start hearing gunfire behind you, seconds is pretty slow, isn't it?
That's the kind of stuff that makes me start raging against the game. I get that.
Yeah. But as far as I know, they've never told anyone that you could tab. Like, in any SCL where they've talked about inventory, I'm sure they've never mentioned that as even being a thing you could do. I played a different game, and then the inventory was on tab in that game, and then when I played this, I hit tab instead of I, and it did it, and I thought, oh, that's brilliant.
Well, you know, that's... Ow! It's Star Citizen for you, right? Like, when people say, like, we're paying to be testers, it's a little facetious, but absolutely. We're not getting the proper instruction on how to play this game. Imagine how many different, like, tutorials and little tooltips there are going to be when this game releases. It's so complex. You load into this game and you don't even know where to go to get your freaking spaceship unless you take the tutorial.
Yeah. How are you doing for oxygen? You haven't got a warning up yet. I just got the warning.
No, I'm doing okay. I think my oxygen might be glitched. Doesn't look like it's going down.
Nice. There is one blueprinter in here.
All right, I'm coming over to you.
Cool.
You'll complain about what you want, Spicy? No! I forbid you. Never! If you do, I will literally burn my house down.
Right, I think that's pretty much the room, so if you want to go and head up inside, I got a few minutes left. To the dish room. building.
Oh, did we make the whole loop?
I think so. Near enough.
Huh?
Yeah, because this building between us and the fax machine right now is the first building we cleared.
Let's
Before
head in
deciding
then.
to go clockwise.
Wouldn't it be cool they told us to use new features? I don't know what you're talking about, man. I use item recovery all the time.
I'm still kind of waiting for us to be able to actually press the button when we press a button, you know, like that whole animation of the
Oh, right.
going up. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it feels like it's reserved heavily for Squadron. I'm going up to the second floor. I'll
Sure
cover you from up
is.
there.
It's very busy.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the P8 compared to the S71. It feels good to fire, but it feels a little restricting compared to the S71.
It needs a tweaker barrel mod on it, really. Then it's amazing.
Oh yeah, that's what I've heard.
Yeah. The tweaker mod makes it what it was when it was brand new.
Did they slow it down?
They did some changes to it. I don't know the exact specifics, but it just stopped feeling as good. And then, yeah, you put a tweaker mod on and it feels good again.
Okay. Gonna find
In
one of
my
those.
opinion, at least, yeah.
Alright. Oh. What the?
Right, you going in a room?
I'm getting shot.
Don't hear anything. We'll see anything.
Give me 1 second.
Sure.
Oi. All right. Sorry about that. Just saying bye to some people who were visiting. Where are we? We all clear?
To the rooms, yeah.
All right.
There is a voice somewhere, but I think it's just one somewhere. I don't know. And the third printer inside looked like it was bugged out. It was completed, and the card was already hanging there, and I couldn't interact with it. But thankfully, a tractor beam got it out.
Handy tractor beam. Oh, we got 1 quartz in here.
Nice.
That's not much. You can take that if you want it. You think they mentioned the tab in a video when they were going over the looting rework a while back, but everything is so random it's hard to keep track where you learn things. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, maybe if there was a page that was released with every feature update, that'd be one thing, but some random video, that's like 60,000 people tops they're going to see that. And a lot of those 60,000 people are not the people who are actively playing the game.
I just looted 6 pickles.
What?
What a
We're gonna have
shame I
such
can't equip them in the grenade slot.
A great salad I see in our future. A very intoxicating salad.
I am about to die as well, so I'm hopefully
From
dropping
oxygen?
Yeah, but that's fine because I was gonna fast travel to the Pyro Gateway anyway.
Yeah.
So I've dropped my red card and blue card on the floor here with the pickles here.
Thank you. That means a lot.
My character's just started choking to death, so bye.
Bye. The old Star Citizen sign off.
Right, I'm gonna jump out of the channel. Enjoy.
All right,
the rest
dude.
of your time, and I might see
I
you later.
will. Yeah, I'll see you over at the picnic.
Cool. All right then. Bye.
Bye. All right, we're gonna continue our looting. our booting and our tooting until we run into a player, really. Like, that's the goal, is to see how much PvE content can we get out of this. Get pickle drunk. Yeah, suck on a pickle. I think I've got some pickles, actually. Not in the scenario where I want to be chomping on them, though. We got decent loot so far. How much space do we have? 25% of our backpack been taken up, and look at how much stuff is in there. These are big backpacks. All right, where are the key cards he dropped? There we go. The key card. Grab the other key card. Maybe we'll grab a pickle. Perfect. Just one pickle, just for the road. Whoop. I can't see. The freaking blood splatters in the way. You chill? Jeez. Why does it look like I'm the pistol? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, crap. All right, see, now our oxygen's getting low. There is one more. There he is. We good? All right. Pretty much tied that up. I'm going to go jump over to that red card. See if we can grab anything from that locker. The ultimate John Wick move, jump backwards over the railing to the floor below while shooting. Yeah. If only I'd done it on purpose. Whoa. Yeah, I said this one was glitched. Okay. So I guess we're pretty much cleared when it comes to this alignment facility. Came in, we checked everything. Here's a player. So, I mean, who knows how long this dead body's been sitting here, but there's at least a dead player here. Oh, and the sun's up. That's nice. Hello, Lurch Lord. How's your day going, buddy? The old Lurch. Okay, back to the ship. We got our loot. I'm going to drop it off on the ship and we'll keep going to another path. Let's see what they've got. Or maybe we'll go up to one of these stations. They've got some more difficult NPCs up there, though. Do I think they'll add decomposition to the wear and tear features? I think it'll just be part of the wear and tear, like things will wear and tear over time. And that's sort of the decomposition. Can I post today's playlist somewhere? Aw, dude. I don't really have it saved anywhere. I could screenshot what's been playing, probably. Yeah, I can like screenshot what's been playing to you guys. There we go. All right, I'll drop this in Discord, yeah? Oh, god dang it. Discord's not loading. I always forget to mention another stressor in our life while we live here is that Discord is blocked in this country. So being able to actually function means we have to be on a VPN, and running a VPN while you're streaming is bad news. Yeah, it's not even loading. Which is weird because I was just talking on Discord. I don't get it, man. Yeah, sorry. I seemingly can't send any messages on Discord. Oh, I fucking hate being here. It is a wild thing to block. Yeah, it really is. And you know why they said they blocked it?
Cats and boots and cats and boots and cats.
To protect the children. Of course. To protect the children. Because, you know, it's not like the children aren't going to be on some other chat platform. And I mean, I am not to discredit protecting children. I'm all for protecting children. I just don't think that this government is doing it the right way. Boots and cats, Arctic. Indeed. That's how I feel about it. We don't have anything to drink. Oh, crap. All right. Hopefully we can find a bottle of something at the next place. Meanwhile, on Roblox... Oh, no, dude. No, don't sell it short. They've also blocked Roblox here. It actually started there. They blocked Roblox, which subsequently blocked Gilded. So we had to take Gilded out of our sort of normal tools that we used. And then about 6 months later, they blocked Discord. They've also blocked Twitter at one point. They blocked Twitch last year when we got here. They've blocked YouTube before. I think they've blocked Instagram as well. Just, you know, is something making us unhappy? Just block it. That'll fix it. Just block it. All right, I'm gonna go to the other path in this same location, just to see if there's anybody else in this local area that maybe we missed. So we just left the path down there, and there should be one over in that direction. There's a lot of ships up there. Wow. Yeah, Roblox is not a great place. It's kind of frustrating too, because like it's a good idea. I just think like instead of blocking stuff, you need to really work on, well, for starters, the company that owns the country that owns the company that's running the business needs to work on their own regulations. But Countries also, I think, could do a lot more groundwork in having people on the ground, you know, in these services who are tracking down predators and that kind of stuff in their borders. But that takes a lot of money and a lot of manpower. So it is easier to block it. Like, what politician's going to have a problem with Discord getting blocked? It's just the kids. All right, this dish has not been opened yet. That really doesn't make too much of a difference to me, but generally that means there have been less players around in the area. So let's see what this one offers us in terms of experience, and this time we will be solo completely. Yeah, I'm in Turkey. What's up, Gene? Someone just gifted you a membership and you're totally grateful. Lost your job a couple months ago, but never stopped watching your content. Dude, I appreciate that. I'm really sorry to hear about the job. It can be a rough time for that. With the membership, though, you do get to get access to the exclusive videos, so I hope that at least can bring forth some a couple extra good times. Thanks for dropping by. I realize that it can sound really bad that I mocked Discord or I mocked Turkey for blocking Discord for children's safety. I just want to be super extremely clear. I am 100% for children's safety. Like, that is the most important thing. Our kids are innocent. They don't know what the is going on in this world, and they should be protected. I don't want anybody to take that as like, last time I complained about this, people were kind of thinking that I was like not here for protecting kids, and I am. I've got a niece. I mean, I don't even need to have a niece. I've seen small children. That sounds creepy. My point is, I'm aware that kids are at risk in this world. And I'm always advocating for protecting them more. But I don't think we should take the easy way out. Oh, see right there? That's the easy way out, guys. Just shooting back. Why don't you try using your words? If you're not dumb like a tomato, you get it's just an argument to cut into freedoms to protect the people in power. Hey, man, tomatoes are smart. You can grow them on a vine vertically. You can grow them horizontally across the ground. All right. How many plants can you say that for? I think that proves fruititious intelligence. Are we good in here? Okay. Try that again. Dig a couple of spare bullets out of the pocket in between the couch. Nope, we're still not good. That's just embarrassing. As you can see, we get plenty of PvE content here, but the E's aren't very P. Kind of hard that there is a balance between adult privacy versus children's safety online. Sometimes governments just blanket ban stuff. Yeah. Just a matter of everybody being spread too thin trying to legislate that kind of stuff. Whee! I like how Axel's only message was, LOL, oh man. Yeah, dude, that's how I feel about it. As somebody who's just live for 3 hours straight on camera, so often I just wish certain things didn't come out of my mouth, but how it be. Broccoli has an IQ of 10, smarter than a lot of people you know. How is that even, what? Is that the broccoli from VeggieTales? Because I get that broccoli was pretty smart. Singing and stuff. Oh, hey. Gooch in the back. They need to put that stuff in Citizen Con the way Tomato will replay it 78,000 times and we will remember. Are you talking about the tabbing for inventory? Indeed. Toes. Wouldn't have to play so much Citizen Con stuff if they just continued making ISC. I always love how these guys have the gun, but they don't have any of the ammo. Just 25 bullets they came out here with. I came out to this distant moon in this abandoned outpost, and I carried 25 bullets on my person. Sure. Hi at Amsterdam. Thank you for the sub, mate. As always, love your name. Have experienced that. Can say good time. All right, we've been at this about 50 minutes now. Still going strong. Haven't really dealt with too many roadblocks. Wish they'd leave event content and after the events, maybe aside from holiday stuff. Like the global event stuff.
You rock. You know that?
Revixie. My dude. Hey, thanks for the super chat. Keep up the good work. You too, man. How's your content going? There's nobody here. Yeah, this was an easy clear. Michael, so are they safe? Well, I've been out here for about an hour now. I have not seen a single other player. So we're doing okay so far. Grab ourselves a blue card. Content's going okay. Thanks for asking. You just focusing on streams or are you doing video work right now? Have events triggered by things people do in the verse? I feel like that's what they're getting at with these. You know? Like the alignment of these dishes and then the firing of the laser almost feels a bit like an event. It attracts a bunch of people to go and try and get the stuff that laser is unveiling. Sort of dynamic event coded. Streams only. Can we get a shout out for Revixie on the Twitch? Next building we go. Whoa. With a shotgun. Hey. Okay. Oh my god. These are some flanking behaviors, dude. They're going in for the kill. Holy crap, man. This motherfucker just threw a grenade. And I'm out of ammo. Okay. All right, we got a 2-level injury, so we are starting to take more of the heat at this point. Yeah, I really need my S71 back. This is not working for me. This is not the battle rifle I wanted. Is that a freaking ammo? Whoa, bro. Dude, this is wild. I'm like almost overdosed. I'm trying to heal myself up so much, and now I'm out of ammo. Kind of ironic that I have an S71 ammo. Okay, we gotta get close. Monitor just shut off on its own. Love this monitor. Dang it. Move. Oh. Shoot the gun! What's going on? God dang it, dude. All right. Well, don't know what happened there, but we're dead. So, you won't be running into players who kill you, but the game is certainly going to try real hard. Not really sure what happened there, but it made it look like I was trying to pick up a gun. I don't know, man. Yeah, Chris said it hasn't. There hasn't been no ships in a while, buddy. You're done. Did I get a T1 injury? I thought it still just said T2. Can somebody on YouTube rewind? Did I get a T1 injury? We're gonna have to go back there and get the body, guys. I want that stuff back. Yeah, without getting access to a med bed, spending more than like 30 minutes in FPS combat can definitely start to add up. Oh, I had a T1 arm injury. Okay, that'll make it. That'll do it. Understandable. Cool. Well, let's get our ship. We'll head back out there and we'll pick up our stuff and continue on with the paths. And I just realized I'm not even marking. Yeah, I'm gonna grab some ammo, guys. Yeah, can't get enough water, buddy. Stuff drives me nuts. It's so hot in here. You bought an MTC but have yet to pull it out. I like the MTC. We're in Everest Harbor. They've got guns. I know they do. I don't even want the P8, dude. I want a S71. I hope they have one. They don't. Can confirm already. LH86 ammo, though. I'll use all of that. Okay.
Can't get enough, huh?
No, I'm not a big fan of the P4. I like the P8SC the most. Great tunes you got going as usual. Thank you. I'm glad you guys like them. I actually haven't updated my music list in a while. I really need to grab some more songs for this.
Visitors again. Welcome.
P8SC gang. Good to see you, by the way, Basil. I saw you pop in here earlier. Got me killed.
Goodbye. Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered to the please visitors again.
Thoughts on smooth motion for SC? First off, good to see you, Flaro. How you doing? Can we get a shout out for Flaro? Big music creator for Star Citizen, puts together some good tunes. Second, what is smooth motion? Pretty good. Didn't grab any dead rig ammo. The opposite of rough motion. Pretty much doubling FPS at the cost of small latency. It's better frame generation. Is that something they just announced is coming to Star Citizen or what? I hadn't heard of that.
Crusader Industries. A journey worth taking. Systems on. Engines off.
No.
Engines on.
NVIDIA app. 4000 series cards can get them right now. I see. So it's an NVIDIA specific thing. Yeah, I don't know. Sounds like good tech. You know, I didn't do a lot of PC gaming before, say, 2019, maybe 2020. So I don't know how things were in the PC gaming space before then. That was about around the time when RTX became a thing and NVIDIA started doing their own bespoke ray tracing solutions. But I gotta say, it's kind of sad or disappointing that we get these like cool features that come out and then some large percentage of the population has to find out that they can't do it because they didn't side with some specific company. I don't know. I mean, I know it's within their rights. I am all for a business making the most of their specific IP and prowess and intelligence and all that kind of stuff. It just sucks when games adopt technologies that aren't like open to all players. Tis a bummer. It's like I don't know if CIG decided that they wanted to use iMessage for their in-game messaging service, and if you didn't have an iPhone, well, you're just gonna have to stick to the old normal in-game chat. Yeah, it doesn't mean it's moral or ethical. But, you know, ethics in business. Woo! Even, yeah. That's a conversation to have. Say as AMD fluid motion frames. Wouldn't it be great if they just used the same standard? Crazy how hard it is to get standards. Even USB. Even the USB standard is like all over the place. Oh, hey, it's our MSR. All right, just gonna set down back here. We're gonna go in and grab our body, finish up this path facility, and then we're gonna head over to the GII picnic. Vicey, you're gonna try it out tonight. Hope it works out for you. How old are 40 series cards now? Are they a year and a half old? 2 years old? NVIDIA usually releases their cards in the fall, right? So that would make the 40 series cards almost 2 years old now. Hey, Cadence. Okay. These guys have such great aim. Oh, nearly 3 years old. Wow. Dude, how are they hitting me that many times? Like, I'm barely even peeking out. Good Lord. Dang it. So lucky I don't have the spanker from Halo. All right. Get out of this facility. I feel disgusting sitting here, man. It's so gross. All right. Building is not clear. Building is clear. Oh, building is not clear. Okay, building is truly clear now. Dude, what? No, don't grab the body. Wow, I had a lot of loot. Thank God I came back for this. I had a lot of loot, guys. Holy crap. And now we can continue to get the rest of it. One sweat. Oh, my moisture. Oh my God. All right, there's a red printer in here. I'm going to go through to get it. What? I'm not hiding, dude. Don't be rude. You're hiding. Holy shit, I didn't know about this. That's really fucked up. Sorry to hear about your wife's problems. That's why I'm just catching up with the stream. Loving your videos, by the way. Keep them up. Thank you, Christian. And thanks for watching the stream. If you're seeing this in the future, I did see your message. I appreciate you dropping by. I'm okay, weirdo. Ain't nobody's hiding here, dude. I'm about to come out there and pop one in two of your eyeballs, and nobody will be bothered by the fact. I say two of his eyeballs because these weird Hurston guys, they got a couple extra body parts. Oh, Christian, you caught up with us. Nice. Welcome. All right, buddy, where are you yelling about from? Okay. Let's head into the center. I'm going to get some loot, and then we're going to go and meet up with the rest of GII over in Pyro. I think I've done enough looting and running around here for today. Honestly, this was a full play session's worth of activity. We've been here running this for about an hour and 15 minutes. And it's been incredibly low-key, just like a solid time running around, doing some FPS, getting some loot. I don't see... Like, there's no obvious problems at these points, at least in my anecdotal experience. Maybe it depends on the day and the time and the server you're in. But at least right now on the EU server at 7:30 in the evening, when I think most people would be playing, it is pretty low-key. You can just come around and get into some gameplay. And honestly, in the past, when I've run into players out here, for the most part, they're not aggressive. Man, these guys are so underprepared, they didn't even know I was here. I've been lighting your fools up outside for the last half hour. Where have you been? Literally died and came back. Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, crap. Get out of here. Go, 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 go. These guys push sometimes. Not used to that. Aggressive NPCs. Oh, crap. No, I can't see. Can't freaking see, dude. My armor's in the way. Come on, Essie. All right, reload the whole gun. Put all the bullets in there. There you go. Oh, Lord Almighty, man. Roadmap roundup dropped. We'll get to that in a cool minute here. God! Dude, oh, god dang it! Son of a bitch! Ah, oh, man. How did I die in just the most normal situation? Those injuries really get to you, man. God dang it, that's a big failure on my part. Alright, updating the deaths. Updating the deaths. Hey, you know what? You're not going to run into players, but you still might die out here. I say that's a good thing. At least it's a little bit challenging. At least I get to go to places in Star Citizen where I feel like I maybe will die. Oh yeah, that one was not a glitch. That was a skill issue. It would be nice if I could heal myself when I was down. Yeah, I'm not blaming the game on that one. Or the NPCs were stream sniping. Hmm? New location's too dangerous. Stay away. That really slows us down. Okay. Gonna make one last mad dash in there, get our loot stuff back, and then we'll head back to GII.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
You blame Avenger 1. And Maverick, thank you for the bits, dude. Thanks for supporting us on Twitch. Y'all know Maverick, right? Like literally regularly here to keep the stream pumped up, steroided. All right, I'm not looking to get the spirit back. Yes, I am, because the spirit is so much faster than anything else I own. All right, we'll give it a minute. Sweating so much, man. You rarely frequent those sites, but when you do, you love it and hate it. I love the Hathor facilities. I think it's the best thing I think they're the best locations in Star Citizen. I can't say that what Star Citizen needs a lot more cooperative play, but the Hathor facilities are really good for FPS gameplay. Been loving the vids lately, been cooking with extra gas these last few videos. Oh, I'm glad you feel so, Galdrum. Galadrum. Sorry, whenever I see your name, I usually say Gal. Here I'm trying to pronounce the whole thing and realizing I didn't hadn't actually tried. How is your gameplay going though, dude? Is your have you been able to do any meaningful trades recently? Never disliked one, but these recent ones cooking. I appreciate the kind words, dude. Thank you. It's actually, to be completely frank with you guys, it's actually kind of hard to know if I'm staying consistent with videos because they're so regularly met with comments that I'm like not entirely sure if they are written down in the middle of a like really nice crack cocaine sort of trip, or if they're genuinely like angry at the videos. Live stream feedback's so much easier to understand than YouTube comments. Talking of cooking, doing a Mexican mole tonight. Nice. Never had one, so might end up with a kebab instead. Well, kebab is good times. I would, I hope you post a picture of that in the Discord. That sounds delicious. We'll be making some chicken donair wraps today on the cooking stream, which should be in about like 30 to 50 minutes. And as always, on Wednesdays, we like to kick back, have a couple drinks, and chat with you guys about what's going on in your life, what's good in the world. Some comments are toxicity. Some comments are really insightful. It's just a bummer that usually those are getting lost in the weeds. Rig! Dude, are you at the event today? Good to see you, man. Food up to gods. Let's be honest, Space Tomato. Everyone hates behind a monitor when their own lives can't be like your own is common. I mean, you could just take that first half of that sentence. Everyone hates behind the monitor. Not necessarily everybody, but I think a lot of people who wouldn't normally be as like upfront angry with things feel a lot more open. Explaining their anger online with a whole bunch more colors than normal. Hey, thank you, Matt. Appreciate you, dude. Greg, you're not in today? Whoa, icy melon. That's high praise, dude. I appreciate you. One thing I love about the Star Citizen community is that the bar is high. Star Citizen's got some talented content creators. There are a lot of games with talented content creators, but a lot of times those content creators are not just focusing on that game, but Star Citizen has like a very integral? No, not integral. Integrated community, I guess you could say. New player support, your casual people you run into on like a Discord or a subreddit, like just all these different means of supporting new players for Star Citizen is great. And I feel like that's partially because CIG has just never really made the place for new players to get all that help. So the players have all just been like, we got this. Sit back, Star Citizen, hold my beer. All right, second death, second reset, second corpse run. Can confirm these new locations are not necessarily safe, but they are also not necessarily PvP. We got some large deals, but been selling Wicklow FPS guns for stupid money. Ah, Wicklow FPS guns, nice. Mostly been focused on moving more the general experience of the deals and less the deals themselves, so sadly haven't had as many deals. Still getting to do some though out in space. That's good. That's something. Your videos are always on point, even when I don't wholly agree with your opinions. You bring facts and receipts, and that is highly respectable. And what sets you apart from a lot of the creators in the SC sphere. I know every video of yours is going to be fantastic. Arctic. That's so nice to hear, dude. It's very nice to hear. I put a lot of time into videos. Angry online is easy. People can hide. It takes thick skin sometimes to deal with that. Couldn't do what you do, and I admire you for it. Oh, dude. It comes with regular sessions of raging offline. Trust me, I get very annoyed. So don't think I'm perfectly composed. But it's also kind of you grow into it. When I started, I was probably pretty thin-skinned, easily triggered, get into arguments easily. I'd still say I'm probably quite a bit like that. I'll get triggered by just dumb f***ing comments that don't make sense, but it took a long time for me to accept that most of the times when people are commenting on videos, it's not because of the video, it's about their feelings outside of the video, and that's just kind of their journal for the day. Once you accept that, it's a lot less frustrating. I at Amsterdam definitely want the project to succeed. Not blindly happy with everything. Honestly, also just not blindly optimistic, especially this year. This year, the game has been so good, but I feel like it's more possible than ever that they could just kind of miss what they're going for. I'm interested in seeing how they handle it over the next year, but I'm certainly there's a little bit of unease. That's not to say Star Citizen won't happen. I think Star Citizen is closer to being a real thing than it ever has been before, but as for what the definition of Star Citizen is, it's a little shaky at the moment. Is the C1 Spirit Bible in-game? Does anybody know? It should be. I'm pretty sure it is. It's been out for quite a long time. I think you can get it at Orison or Lorville. Okay. Yeah, Orison would make a ton of sense, huh? All right, let's go get our dead body and get out of here. Oh. Think engineering's still coming this summer? No. Maybe in the EPTU, but certainly not in the live game. It sounds like it's supposed to be any day now. Like any week we will hear that the EPTU is starting up and that engineering will be in it, but I can't confirm that via a company source or anything like that. This is just information from my friend who gets a lot of inside information from the company. So, you know, it's really, it's based on what the CIG employees are feeling, but we don't know, you know, they could be feeling a certain kind of way and then 2 weeks later run into a huge problem that kind of discredits the name, the news. So I don't know. Okay. Classic SC speculation. I mean, not so much. I would say I'm classic SC speculation. The source I'm pulling from is the same source who gets basically all of the leaks data. Like we talk every once in a while. He comes onto our Discord and he drops some information sometimes when he has it. And he did say that from what he's hearing from inside the company that, you know, their engineering is definitely something that like the people who are actively working on it feel like it's close to being ready. God. Cough. Cough. Jesus, man, where do these people come from? It's everywhere. Dude, y'all coming out of the walls? Actually, they're literally coming out of the walls. Okay, all right, I get it. Got a gun. Guy. Jeez, he moved fast. Okay. Are we done now? Can I please get my stuff back? All right. Yeah, they're coming out of a spawn closet. And there's somebody else here. All right, fast loot menu. How fast are you? How fast are you, huh? Transfer everything? You transfer everything. Good job. Transfer it all. Good. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, there's still glass. Not hiding. All right. Fresh loot. Ooh, an orange parallax. Nice. That's good. That's exactly what I wanted to do. I'm gonna actually f***ing rage. Oh my god, I'm too sweaty for this. Okay, put this in our inventory. And then we'll pick this gun up. I just wanted to put it in my... Oh, God. I just wanted to put it in my inventory and be done with it. How does GII sell stuff? We don't host org-wide sales yet. We mainly do stuff like on a solo basis. Like I've sold some stuff myself before, but as far as GII facilitating selling stuff, we actually just launched our marketplace channel, so we're just getting into it now. We've been focused primarily on org progression and events over the last year or so. Alright, I think we pretty much... Did I check this box? I think we've got basically everything. Grab another alignment card. Any PvP today? Nope. Haven't run into any PvP. We've been here for an hour and a half now. Not even just here, actually. We went to multiple places. I think we're good. Let me see if I have one more key card. If I have one more red key card, we might as well hit up the admin office. We do! Nice. Excited for the marketplace. I hope people make use of it. It sounds like it's mostly a seller's market right now. Hopefully people are interested in buying some stuff from one another.
Welcome everybody. Thank you for coming in. This is your captain speaking. Tomato will be with you shortly.
Morph! We got a freaking morph raid. Let me hear it, y'all! Sorry, that was a little much. Just woke somebody up. Hey, dude, thanks for bringing in you and your people. Welcome in. Why no play Dune? Because, man, I'm trying to get griefed. And there's no better place but the deep desert or the shallow Stanton. You know, I'm really freaking tired of this inventory system telling me that I need to remove a gun to pick up a gun. Wouldn't expect a lot of players until at least an hour from now. Why is that? Hey, thanks for dropping by, Morph. Thanks for dropping your people in. I appreciate you. I hope you had a good raid or a good stream. Playing some Dune, dude. All right, I think we got everything we can get here. Only thing on the marketplace so far is a post to buy. Yeah, and that was a post from last week. That was actually... Yeah, I'm picking up whatever that is. Yeah, that was a post from when I actually first made the channel, and it was completely visible. I didn't realize. Discord permissions can be really confusing sometimes. And then it makes it kind of hard for you to check what your Discord permissions are actually doing for people. Thanks, Discord. Offering a pretty good price if you can. Endro arms, I don't know that. Head armor. Myth being able to have 2 guns in your hand and your back and also hold one on your hands. You can't do that anymore? I thought I was doing that, no? Like if I put this back, I could pick up another gun, right? No? What the heck? You can't carry 3 guns anymore? Oh, that's a lot of cool air. Mrs. Maverick said hello, Mrs. Tomato. She said hi, Mav. And chat. Alright. You have to put it in your bag, have a gun in your hand, and then you can hang it. So you have to first... Wait, so... I have 2 guns on my back. Now I put one in my hand. Okay. So is that that must be a glitch then, that you can't just pick a gun up into your hands while you have one in your backpack? Because that doesn't... I don't see why they would actively want to limit that. Where have I been? I genuinely, dude, I was just playing recently where I was like juggling 3 guns as we ran across the moon's surface. I don't know if maybe I was somehow missing this problem. See, I was doing that. It's basically just running around. Whoops. Is that what I was doing? No, I was juggling boxes, that's right. Yeah, I guess I just didn't notice that they limited that. That's crazy. How have I not noticed that? MSR has the loot from the first run. Did I store stuff on the MSR? The bug is being able to put one in your hands in your backpack. Why would you not be able to carry a gun in your hands with 2 on your back? What is the means behind that? I want to take the Spirit. The MSR is slower, I think. If you have 2 guns on your backpack and a gun in your hands, how do you imagine you swap those guns? I mean, you got 2 hands. Yeah, I don't think I have any... I don't think I have anything on here. It's supposed to be Halo-esque. Yeah, but Halo, you always had to carry a gun. If I'm putting both my guns on my back, I would hope that Master Chief could carry a 3rd. The dude was dual-wielding SMGs for all of Halo 2. Thought I dumped it in the storage. No problem, dude. Probably should have. That would have been safer. All right, long journey into Pyro. Here we go. But that, my friends, that was a look at 2 different Hathor facilities over the course of an hour and 45 minutes. No PvP action. Really, I just died because I'm lame and I can't fight NPCs, but overall, I think if you want to get some FPS gameplay on the PvP side, you're pretty set if you go to the Hathor facilities. Yeah, you might run into a player once or twice. Maybe you'll run into somebody one of these times, but like, I would say now at this point, maybe 4 out of the 6 times I've been to these locations in the last month and a half or so, I just don't see players. And the players I do see are generally doing the same thing I'm doing, just looting, staying high, and leaving. It's not, these locations are no longer about coming here, firing a laser, mining some minerals, and taking them to Wicklow. These locations are now set into the zeitgeist of Star Citizen, their background areas, their places to come by. Hopefully mission objectives send you here. But for the most part, they're just sandbox locations to do what you will when you get there and see what happens. And that's kind of what I was hoping for. We'll see how the next several of these sorts of things go. Don't know when the next one's coming in. But this has been Hathor. Toes.
What it do, baby boo? Keep it juicy.
Okay, Echo. What it do, baby boo? Keep it juicy. Keep it cotton candy milky. How are you, Echo? Good to see you, man. Don't get to see your cotton candy moo cow milk face nearly enough these days. I hope family life, work life, life. Hope it's all treating you well. You think backpacks should only be able to carry a single gun unless they are mil-spec? Really hope the weight of our backpacks, weapons inside, weapons attached will start affecting speed. I do agree with that. If I have a more full backpack, I should be slower. And people think these areas are too PvP hot. Dude, that's the thing. These are like that's why I'm shooting this video. They're just these beliefs that spawn from a couple of experiences during 2 weeks of a very hot time for these locations, and then people just completely ignore the fact that they're not events, they're not going away, they're not gone, and 2 months later nobody gives a and you can just go by and play them. But you know, we are the Star Citizen community. Whatever is happening that week is the most intense thing to happen to us in all of our lives. And I know it's a little hypocritical to say that after I caused a fuss about the components, but I still have a problem with the components, all right? Not backing off on that. Components on the store are a no-go in my mind, and I think they should not do that, but we'll see what they do. Carter Kenny, thank you for the 100 bits on Twitch, dude. Getting the hype train started over there. You guys have been lovely on Twitch this week. This is the game. Swapping to a gun hanging on your back is laughable already. Having us hold one of our hands with 2 on our back shouldn't be a problem. Yeah. No one giving a frog about these locations anymore is kind of a problem in itself. But that's just because the player base is so small. If there were 50,000 players playing right now instead of 10,000, then I do think that you would still find some people there. But I think those people who show up there at a time like this, when it's no longer this hot opportunity, are people who are like myself, who are just going to check it out. They're not going with the intent of getting into battles and stuff. The casual crowd. It's like how I started Dune this last week, and everybody was like, yeah, the starter location is way less crazy. No, there's not people everywhere and all this stuff, but there's still somewhat of a community there to see and experience and vibe with. Star Citizen's really missing that, because it's either a hot topic and people are really excited to play, or it's not so much a hot topic and people are like, eh. Still a really small game. Brigadier Basil, thank you for the bits and the sub. You guys passing that tier 1 hype train. That's like a half of a Thomas the Tank Engine. Yeah, I'm sure there will also be empty locations that are considered failures in terms of their delivery. But I think overall, the idea that places like these will be the only thing that matters is a very kind of short-sighted opinion, because CIG is clearly moving on to other stuff in the meantime. They do need to maintain and make sure these places are running well though in the future. Can I has hanger? Please?
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Woo! I need to get my eye tracker working again. Does this thing work? You functional eye tracker? Right here. I just don't know. Still haven't gotten it working since we moved back over here. Testing. Eye tracker testing. Nope, doesn't look like it. Halves are riddled with Polaris griefers. Oh, that might be a US thing then, yeah. I am on the EU servers, which tend to be less violent and spammy. Seriously, being on the US servers, like the chat situation is just awful. I don't know what it is, but definitely prefer the EU servers. Whoa! That was intense.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Echo, glad things are going well for you, buddy. Good to see you. Ghost Hollow's broken right now, isn't it? Gonna drop off our loot here. Grabbed a lot of stuff out there. Nades, ammo, water bottles, med pens. Look at these. Freaking stack these, man. I don't need this many med pens in my inventory. All right, let's make our way out to go see GII. At what point in a combat scenario do you need 3 guns? Not necessarily the combat scenario, it's just easier to pick the guns up. Like, when I look at the gun to loot it, why does it tell me that I need to swap it to put it in my backpack? If I could just store a gun in my backpack instead of picking it up, that's great. But if you're gonna force me to pick it up first, then let me pick up 3 guns, you know? Did they get the hacking and cheating squared away? That'll always be a problem.
You are clear to launch.
They've done some stuff, but I think they're just going to have issues with that.
These-
Wow.
Hey, Tomato.
Hello.
Awesome. Hello, Tomato.
Hello, guys. How's it going?
That was
Good,
awesome.
Yeah.
I've come to
Not
bug you
long
for a
just
half
got
hour.
started.
Are you in the same server we were in before, or did you switch?
No, we're in the same place, so if you head this way, you would find us.
Okay. Where am I headed?
We're on Pyro 4.
Roger that. On my way.
Cool. Maverick will send you a party invite then. Please, Maverick.
Yeah, sure.
Awesome.
See you guys in a bit.
Cool.
Okie dokie.
Okay.
Thank you. And please visit again.
Right, we should.
Looks like my stream deck is once again not working, so I can't mute myself. Support for your Toby is about the only thing you missed since you moved your system to Linux 6 months ago. Did not work on Linux? Let's meet up for a protest or something when you get back to the States. Oh, we'll be there, dude. To be honest, though, I probably shouldn't say that on stream. For the sake that they pull up the stream while we're at customs or something. Just leave one spot empty on your backpack. I could do that. So I just have to settle for not having as many guns. Oh, we're going really fast. Slow down. Slow down. Slow down. Slow down. Slow down. Oh my god, we're going so fast. It's gonna push us. It's gonna shove us back. Yep, there we go. Flung us back away. Goldtooth, appreciate you, dude. Hope you had a good time. I'll see you later. Let's see if the music is actually working. Kind of, yeah. Meet up to celebrate the government. Music's gonna end early, just watch. Dude, it's crazy. Literally, this music has not been timed right for like 6 months now. It's actually incredibly fucking annoying. It's not a big deal, but I'm just like, how is that a thing? It's just music. It's just a sound clip that plays when you enter the jump point and exit the jump point. Why is it off in time? That's so weird to me. Oh. Should have refueled when we were there. Shameful. People complain too much about the time it took to traverse the wormhole, so they reduced the travel time. Music stayed the same, but the music's only like 2 seconds off. It ends like maybe like 4 or 5 seconds early. It's such an epic moment. I just wish the music actually worked. Pedro makes some amazing stuff.
Thank you very much.
Ooh. I'm gonna slow down here at some point. There we go. Oh, Shifty became a member. Wait, what? Didn't that just happen? Wasn't that a couple streams ago? Didn't you renew? I appreciate you. Don't get me wrong. Thank you so much for supporting the stream. Happy to celebrate you twice.
Landing bay.
Even the standard QT music has been off for you the last few play sessions. Dude, the new Quantum Travel music is so good. That luckily has been on time for me.
Landing gear down.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
It's hot. Perfectly timed in the first PTU patches. I think it was also perfectly timed when I first started playing live. Something happened in like 4.1. Fola! A shout out for the man Fola. That doesn't mean like a Twitch shout out, just in general. Give a thanks over there on YouTube. Fola just gifted out 10 memberships on YouTube, which makes an absolutely huge impact. Thank you so much, folks. Haven't really gotten to talk about it today, but we do still have a giveaway going on for the Asperia Prowler utility. So if you are, giving subs or anything like that, you got extra points to put in towards that giveaway. And Taryn, thank you for the bits, dude. Must feed the tomato family, fill the pizza fund. Brother, I'm gonna get pizza later this week. Just because of you. I'm gonna get a Kavroma pizza and I'm gonna post a picture of it in the Discord. And I'm gonna tag you. Because thank you for the pizza fund. Reliable pizza fund for since 97. That's not true. I haven't been streaming since 97. All right. We got our fuel. Let's get on our way out to Pyro 4. Invalid target. Sure. Pizza with pineapples? No, I'm more of the classic cheese and meat kind of guy. With some peppers. I love peppers. That's what I've realized over the last year. I really like cooked peppers. Oh yeah. Basil, thank you for the 100 bits, dude. Much love to you, brother. Are you having a good week? Hathor, good to see you in chat. Couldn't watch because you were in a road test for a new job. How's it going? How's the test going? You like ham, pineapple, and hot sauce on your pizza. Hot sauce on pizza is delicious. I'm a huge sucker for sriracha, so really if you put sriracha on anything, I'm all for it. Food talk, you're 27 hours into a 48-hour fast. Waffle? Dude, we're about to switch over to the cooking stream. What do we do? Ooh, mushrooms on pizza. You'd like that umami, huh? Philly cheesesteak pizza and barbecue chicken. That sounds... okay. Oh boy, I'm getting hungry. Oh, I really want pizza now. No, waffle, I get you, dude. I hear you. Now I'm so sorry. I am so sorry, dude. Snickers bar. Snickers bar. Easy enough to do. Got an email that someone gifted you a sub while you were sleeping. Thank you, mystery person. Cheers, Evan. You got a couple different benefits from that. I hope you come and check out the live podcast, or you can look at the main page of the YouTube channel and you got access to the members-only videos now. Take them at your own pace. Thanks for dropping by, though. You'll eat vicariously through y'all. Cheers, man. We're making some chicken donut wraps on the cooking stream today, so it's going to be a pretty chill time. Wow, this is a long jump. Pyro is so big. I kind of just forget. You're gonna order pizza right now from Little Caesars? Dude, I really want to go get some Kavorma pizza now. I'm gonna have that for dinner tomorrow, no doubt. Oh my god. I want to eat that so bad now. Oh god. It just makes me... You know?
Quantum fuel, 15%.
All this pizza talk is killing your workout. Well, I hope you have a good workout, Fola. 1 second, guys. All right, I'll say bye to my face. Lights are out. Yeah, we gotta move the stream light over to the kitchen so that we can still use the tripod mount in there. Man, am I even gonna be able to make it to the picnic?
What do you guys think is the chance he's gonna do the same thing as avocado?
God, that's that.
Nah, I think it's just because Ava didn't do much flying yet with the null physics. I think that's
haven't.
why. Yeah.
And the C2,
Momentum's-
I haven't
yeah,
flown
momentum's
for
a
a
big
couple
thing.
patches, so yeah.
Yep.
I'll do it just to make avocado feel better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I slammed us into the ground as soon as we arrived.
Take away his pilot certification.
Exactly, yeah.
To do the research.
Jeez, that's right. I gotta cover the roadmap roundup before we go over there. Alrighty.
Study, make sure you're doing it right.
I miscalculated how long it would take me to get here.
That's okay.
We all do that.
Shai was saying that they increased the travel times as well, so it would take even longer before.
No, they
Ah,
decrease
good.
on the next PTU. They're gonna
Oh,
Yeah,
decrease
the
it.
PTU.
Hello, Star
Just-
King. Welcome
just
to the
speed it up,
stream.
right, Shai?
Yep. But I kind of
We've
like.
increased.
The increased speed, decreased time. Yeah.
Yeah. But I kind of like how it is now, though.
Yeah. I have no complaints about the time. I'm used to Elite Dangerous where you choose, you know, how long it's going to take you to jump in real time, light speed travel. I don't mind it. It doesn't have to make the copy stretch. Leave that bit on.
Same.
I'm still fine. I think it's good to have that in games because, you know, otherwise you wouldn't get up. You just sit there and keep playing if you had to
True.
literally keep doing stuff while you were flying. I mean, in the
Yeah.
past we used to have loading screens, right? And so you just go, oh, that's a 2-minute loading screen between zones. I'm just going to get up and go and do my thing. Now we have QT.
Yeah, sometimes they can be
Miscalculated.
So
One
what's your
brig.
bets, guys? What's your bets?
It will be fine.
Landing gear down.
He's showing off. What a show off.
A really, really small but evil part of me just wanted his ship to clip something on the way down. Just enough
50%
to
chance
take the-
usually.
Just to take the nose off, just to prove the point. But you know what? Other than the fact that you're parked on top of a rock, I think you did pretty well.
Nice. It's a special rock.
Disappointing when I expected.
But the rocks
yeah,
are
space hounds.
non.
There aren't any.
Yeah, they're not real rocks. These ones.
Wow. Looks nice out here. Oh,
It does-
wow, I'm
it
way
looked
off
good
the ground, huh?
It did look good on stream, so that's an important thing.
Yeah, there's no getting back into this ship.
It's a one-way trip.
I mean, I'm gonna log off from here anyway, so this doesn't really matter.
That's right.
Yeah, we don't take the ships back. We get to the destination and try and find a ship there.
To be honest, I am not gonna be able to be around for very long anyway, so I'm sorry if you guys were waiting for me.
That's all good.
No, it's okay.
We don't have a huge amount of distance left to cover, actually.
Oh, okay, so you guys have already been going.
Yeah.
Cool.
I think it's like 10 clicks or so.
Yeah, the terrain's actually quite nice traveling here.
Yeah.
We were just all stopped for our burritos.
Burrito break.
Bought food for you,
Yeah.
just in case, because you knew you were talking about food and stream, so we're like.
You guys are just in the
tomato. All the food.
Y'all are just in the middle of a GII road trip.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Picnic
Yeah,
time.
pretty much.
Here you go, tomato. There's some food for you, just in case.
Ah,
you're hungry.
pickle. Wonderful. Thank you.
Enjoy that.
Love the music here.
Yeah. Yeah, I was just saying that I think this is possibly my favorite planet in the game right now.
Oh yeah. Once they add the rings back, nothing beats Pyro 4.
Yep. I wonder if they took them away just simply because they've made the other planets look shit.
Supposedly it was performance, the water and the rings
Oh.
together.
Like the reflection of it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Mgiga,
Awesome.
thank you for coming through the stream. Welcome in.
Right then, let's get in our vehicles and get down there. See what we can find.
Makes the animation take ages.
God
God dang it,
do you
Kimma.
want to drive or do you want to ride or?
No, you can drive. I'm actually gonna have to just like in a couple minutes hop out to do the roadmap roundup.
Okay. Right. Let's roll towards that ship marker.
Rolling. Oh, just driving through the rocks. Good stuff.
Some of them.
Right.
And then you get to the plants and you can't drive through those.
Well, no plant hate.
It's an-
Oh, it's quite steep here, actually. Oh no! Shia, I know that was you.
Come suicide Lursa.
Yeah.
Holy hell.
Oh.
Nothing to see
That's-
here.
that's
Perfectly
pushy.
normal.
I think this is still the right direction, right?
Should be.
Ah, yeah, good.
Oh no. Someone is flipping around.
Did everyone make it down the hill okay?
Yep.
Most of us.
Specify okay.
What's that big rocket?
So much better than Bloom, though.
Nice cartwheel.
Oh.
Oh.
Can't drive through that one.
Whoa. Dude, it's just chaos when these vehicles leave the ground.
Yeah.
hmm
Yep.
The game really has no idea what to do with it, so it just must throw random numbers at it.
They just
This is
freaking
the actual-
cartwheel through the air like they're made of
Mm.
cardboard.
It's pretty much tumbleweed physics, yeah.
Uh-oh. Why can we drive through these, but not the plants?
Right.
They must be made of an obtainium.
Yeah. Shy, are you facing the wrong way again?
I lost a bit of control.
Did you say that was an Idris over there? I am gonna scan on it yet.
There was, but they could have been done now with the Lazarus.
Yeah, yeah.
We're pointing at CG 8600 RF. Is that what you're saying? Is this?
Oh wow! Look at that
yes.
jump.
Whoa! You paid for it though, didn't you? Oh no! The plants got me.
Oh. Oh yeah, Lazarus music, I believe.
Hey, perfect jump, perfect jump.
Oh,
Perfect jump incoming, full speed.
oh, that was good because you went straight over the rock that stuck me.
Oh no.
What's your plans? What's your plans?
Yeah.
What's your killer plan? How to get you?
It's a little bump for my speed for you, Ava.
Yeah, yeah. Speed boost. Oh no.
Oh, okay.
It feels so wrong driving through those ones that you can go through.
Yeah.
Every time I tap one of these cactus things, it's
Yeah.
annoying.
Like that.
Yeah.
Oh no. Okay, that was a plant.
Wait, is that a horn? Can you hear it? That's so cute.
Is that in the MTC then? I didn't know the SS had horns.
Must be.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, it should be spacebar if it's got a horn.
Oh yeah. I didn't know that. That's cool.
Yeah, the one that's on the PTV is like a giant foghorn that's completely out of character for
Not a
for a
buggy.
vehicle.
It's a golf
That's-
buggy.
Yeah.
Just broke our wheel.
Oh, oh yeah.
Yeah, I can't stop. I've lost control entirely.
Oh no.
Oh no, we are dead.
Got a third casualty.
We are
Super
dead.
effective ground vehicles.
Yeah.
Wait, we can push it, right?
All right, I actually, guys, I'm gonna need to drop out from
yeah,
here.
no
Sorry, I don't
worries.
have too much more time.
No, cool. Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, no, thanks for putting it together, man. I hope I can come to the full one next time. Good luck getting out of this one, and you guys have fun.
Yeah, see you later.
Oh,
See you
yeah,
guys later.
Later.
All right, y'all, let's talk about the roadmap roundup. Wait. We need to get the absolute out of here, dude. Damn it. Fuck, we can't do this shit anymore. All right. Yay. The roadmap. Hold on. All right. The roadmap roundup is out. I don't know what's on it yet, but this is a first impression, so we all get to check it out together. They've probably got some extra little informations on 4.3. The reason I am so dark here, the lighting is not correct, is because we only have two lights. One is here, and one is in the other room getting ready for our Wednesday cooking stream. If you guys are into cooking, we just... every Wednesday after our streams, we go and we do some cooking, hang out, chat about everything with the community. It's good times. So we're about to get to that, but first I want to see what's coming up on the roadmap for Star Citizen. So we've got all the 4.2.1 cards committed. That's because 4.2.1 is coming out probably this week. But we've also got some additional information on stuff that was added to 4.3 last week. Let's take a look. First is the sniper, the laser sniper rifle from Volt. Introducing a powerful new weapon that combines the raw punch of a charged sniper shot with the rapid fire precision of a marksman rifle. Ooh, the Zenith sniper rifle ability to automatically charge when held, giving you far more flexibility in the battlefield at the cost of being audible to possible hostiles. So you can hold the charge automatically, but it makes noise. Managing heat is, however, crucial, as overheating renders the weapon temporarily inoperable, leaving players exposed to enemy fire. So this doesn't sound like it has a secondary firing method via heat, but it still does have something that makes the firing method a little bit more custom. You can charge it and hold it while you run around. This is something I wish we had with the Prism shotgun, because I like using that as like a DMR. It'll be interesting to see how this works with the sniper if they are calling it a marksman's rifle, because I do like a marksman's rifle less than a sniper. Like if you were to take, say, a P6 LR and put like an 8x scope on it or 4x scope and use that as your sort of DMR, that's good fun, and that kind of sounds like what they're going for here. After that, we got Dynamic Snow. Introducing Dynamic Snow to select locations where snow already exists, leveraging the same environmental systems that power Dynamic Rain. This means snowfall will now appear based on weather conditions. Honestly, we could go all the way back to CitizenCon 2019, where they were kind of, oh, sorry, my spelling's terrible. Did I misunderstand? Ladder gameplay is coming with 4.2.1. It was just in testing for the PTU, but they pulled it out and they're gonna put it back in testing for 4.3, so not quite ready yet. CitizenCon. What's wrong here? Citizen, what? Am I blind? CitizenCon 2019? The adventure continues. Good lord, man. The way they name their videos. So this was the part where they did introduce snowfall and dynamic storms in that regard, weather.
So one of the things before we go on too far, the other thing is with the armors, you will run into planets that are outside your temperature range. And so you might last there for 15 minutes, but obviously we want to make sure that it's very lucrative for you to be able to, go in there and risk reward gameplay for it.
Yeah, so be equipped. That's why you would have a big ship and buy different armor and store it. Okay, so here's our...
It's about 6 years ago, but this was when they first showed us snow before we got Microtech, and then we got Microtech and it has snow on it. But now they are talking about taking these storms that we've always known, which kind of randomly show up and cause you trouble when you don't expect them, and they're adding it to this sort of dynamic layer. This is telling, because on the roadmap, when they added dynamic rain, I was kind of thinking that they were going to include the dynamic weather card that they have on 1.0 for that. Or that might be Cortec. Here we go. But they're not. They're waiting until they have everything. So they're working on snow now. Eventually we'll get sandstorms and maybe some dust storms or something. But this is not necessarily just one addition, which was the dynamic rain. It probably won't end with the dynamic snow either. Don't know when the next bit will be in, but like I think we got rain in 4.2, snow in 4.3, so maybe we'll see something else in 4.4. But they are working their way through the weather additions right now. The final thing on the list for today is Wickelow's light combat stealth suit, adding the special light combat stealth suit to Wickelow's Emporium. I think this is the same armor that they talked about was coming in. Actually, no. This is probably not the sniper armor, which is going to have some interesting scanning mechanics to it. This might be a different combat stealth suit. Actually, do not... Let's see. Sniper light armor, and then Wickelow's light combat stealth suit. So this is probably already armor that exists in game, and they're just making a Wickelow special for it. But overall, a couple more additions into 4.3. Couple additions to 4.3, and overall this has been a wrap-up of kind of the roadmap roundup for July 16th and what's coming next in the coming weeks, I guess, coming days and weeks. We will test this out when it hits the PTU, but until then, I hope this got you some more information. Thank you for dropping by. And folks, I am going to actually end the stream here. As I hinted at the beginning of this stream, things are simply just not going well here right now. And I think we need to just get out of the house and get some distance for ourselves. So I appreciate you all for sticking around for the cooking stream. If you were here, I'm really sorry to cancel it last minute, but we will, I don't know if we'll be here next Wednesday for that. We've got some stuff going on. But we'll find another time to do this. Maybe we can do it on Friday or Saturday, but we just need to get some space for ourselves to try and regain our sanity, because we're reaching our limits over here at this point. Thank you guys all for being here. Much love to you. Hope you're having a great week. And I will I'll see you all in the next one. Thanks again, folks. Bye-bye, guys.